What's going on, you guys? It's Flame YT back with another Minecraft video, and today I am joined here with the Frost Lupus.
Hi.
As you guys can see, I'm wearing my old OG skin for Elemental Quest.
I
So
couldn't. Actually, I just realized I could have easily found mine, but it's too late now. So
so today y'all are probably wondering why I'm using my old Elemental Quest skin. Da 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 da. So that's what this video is about today, you guys. So Frost was doing a stream the other day and not
how
mentioning.
you? Okay, how are you gonna sit there and tell them what happened to me? Let me explain it, bro.
Anyways, go ahead.
Okay, I was doing a stream the other day. It was what, like a week ago? Less than a week ago, something like that. And someone had commented on my stream asking what happened to the original recording team of Elemental Quest, like the OG, before we ended up rebooting it as, uh, well, multiple different versions of it, and then decided on Elemental Quest Control, where we're giving it the proper ending. Well, that is pretty much what today's video is. We are going to be explaining what happened, and in this case, we're not going to say the actual person's name. They know who they are because we've called them this specific name countless times, and we hope they see this video because we're not going to be burdened by the fear of a potential copyright strike as uh, Flame slash Stardust here, myself, and another friend named Ender. The three of us were the original creators of Elemental Quest Control, or not Elemental Quest, sorry, Elemental Quest. But then a bunch of events happened that ended up making it to where we had to restart from scratch, and we had to restart our recording team from scratch as well because of the behavior of a single individual who also dragged what, two other individuals into it,
Yeah.
if I remember. Yeah, they had to drag two other individuals into it. We're not mad at them in particular because it wasn't their decision. They were just going based off what the single individual said. So what we're going to be calling the singular individual who caused the entire mess to happen is V. To the people who are like part of the OG recording team, we aren't mad if y'all chose not to rejoin. We're sad that you left, but not mad. We're just hoping eventually y'all see that we weren't necessarily completely in the wrong here.
So yeah, as he was saying, you guys, today's video is about V and what fully happened with him. So a little bit about my part on my part. I was the original Flame for Elemental Quest, and of course the OG Flame creature was going to be for me. He is no longer. We do not have access to the old creature skins anymore. Um,
Yeah, because he ended up delete. Okay, that's actually something I wanted to tell you. I'm still confused how he deleted the original server, by the way.
I have no idea.
Because I was the owner of that server. I don't know how he got a hold of owner permissions to completely delete it, you know? I was wondering why there was a some weirdness in the pattern of the glass. It's because he
Yeah.
forgot to place one. Anyway, but yeah, no. V somehow deleted the original server, and we still don't know how in the world he managed that because it was a server created by me. He just had admin privileges, which last I checked, admins can't delete servers without the owner's consent. So,
It's a little weird.
suspicious is what it is.
But you guys, first of all, I know y'all are probably wondering, why are we bringing drama to YouTube? It's not necessarily drama.
We're not becoming a drama channel, but since we've had quite like this isn't the first time I've been asked what happened to the original Elemental Quest recording team. I've had a couple of people even on Discord itself, like they've asked, "Hey, what happened to the original?" And I would tell them maybe one day I'll do a video on it to kind of explain and kind of give a bit of backstory of what happened. And I mean, I think it's about time. It's been what 4-ish years since that happened.
4 or 5, yeah.
Yeah, 4 or 5 years. So it's like, why should we let a single, albeit stupid individual, completely control what we do on our channels? It's our channels to upload whatever the heck we want. And if he tries to hit us with a copyright strike, technically we're not using anything that's owned by him. All the skins, aside from the creature skins, were created by myself or others. He didn't really do much aside from story-wise. He didn't create a damn thing.
He did not create. Okay.
What?
I forgot
What
there
happened?
was a hole right here. Because of your thing, your little neat thing.
You still can't deny it. Looks kind of cool how it's like hanging off, but it's like being held by a repeater.
Yeah.
It's
So you
nice
guys,
attention to detail.
I know, I know that a lot of you think that such and such was a better flame than I was. I will explain a little bit about that. It was my first time ever acting. Not to mention I had a laptop that I currently still have to this day. Uh, but I now have a gaming PC, as y'all can probably already tell, that I'm able to run Minecraft a lot more smoothly. Now, I will say this. My acting, yeah, when I first started, it was garbage. I was trash at acting completely. And I do apologize for that. I also had a shitty ass mic at the time. So I wanted to let you know that as well. Now, going forth, uh, V, he wanted to replace me. And he ended up replacing me completely because I took a hiatus. Me and Frost both did because we had a lot going on. When me and
A lot of
him,
personal stuff that we could not discuss with our recording team. It was stuff that had nothing to do with them to begin with, and the fact that none of them could trust us still says a lot about who they were as a person.
um, at the time when we were doing Elemental Quest, me and Frost were a couple, and we had a lot of personal stuff going on in our relationship and everything at the time. Not going to go into full detail with that because it's not really, no offense to you guys, it's not y'all's
It's old,
business.
not to mention it's some old
It's
news.
all drama, and I'm not trying to bring up the past.
How do you like this? By the way,
Hold on. Hmm.
a
A huge
big
netherite
ass
sword.
sword. That's on my screen. It's not netherite. You just don't have the right texture pack for it to load in.
Now, you guys, the other thing, if y'all have seen my last video, my last update video, um, originally, I asked you guys to comment down below if y'all think I should keep the old armor for Elemental Quest Control, or go with the full new armor, or if I should do the mix of the two. And then lastly, there is this armor stand down here, and I wanted you guys to comment down below your ideas for armor. I don't know what texture pack we're using for the armor or whatnot. Uh, but I wanted you guys to give me an idea for the new armor set, if I should create a completely different one that looks better, to go better with my personality, or I should stay with my old armor, or if I should switch over to the new armor that's beside the chair. And as you guys can see, the best idea wins a shout out on my next YouTube video. And speaking of shout outs, I did make a community post with another YouTuber's name. He wanted us to give him a shout out. He's a decent guy. He helps us out with certain things. So I just wanted to give him a shout out in this video. Let me just check real quick. So you guys, the guy that I'm giving a shout out to, his name is M Jacob underscore FTW. All the M and J is capitalized, and then underscore FTW. The FTW is also capitalized. Check him out. I will also post a link to his channel in the description below. Now back to what we were fully discussing here today. So you guys, as we said, this is not going to turn out to be a drama channel. This is just a one-time ordeal. Nothing is going to change. We're still going to be doing, say, videos. Yeah, we're still going to be doing videos like the Hidden Hollows SMP that we are currently working on, and also we're going to be finishing up the rest of EQC, which I am really looking forward to that. It's been a good series so far, you guys. And we are properly ending it off. We're ending Elemental Quest completely off after Elemental Quest Control. Now, with V, he did want to replace me as Flame, which I didn't fully understand why. He never really went into detail with that. He just said, "Oh, you're not doing a good enough job. It's best we replace you."
About that, um, after I basically showed that I wasn't just going to replace you because he wanted me to, he started to try to replace me. Based off their little reboot with people replacing the other elements, aside from those who stuck around with him, I still find it funny. He tried to replace me after you.
See, that is not okay, you guys.
No, you
Your mic. Like I said, like Frost was
can you
saying.
hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um.
Oh, Iris is for 1.20.5 again, by the way.
Okay. We'll have to update it soon.
I know.
Now, you guys, as Frost said, I don't know if y'all could hear him clearly, but V was trying to replace me because apparently I wasn't good enough, and then
He tried to replace me after I showed that I wasn't just going to replace someone because he wanted me to, which still pisses me off to this day.
now we're not trying to replace anybody in our recording team,
Oh no.
by any means. Yeah, we expect them to be a little bit more active with us and actually help us out when we need it, but we also understand that everybody has personal life issues going on, and we don't expect them to live inside the recording team Discord server. Not to mention, me and Frost don't even live in the Discord server. He's the owner and I'm the co-owner, and we don't live in it.
Yep.
But without being said, there have been
Wait, did you say I was the co-owner?
No, I said Frost and you're the owner and I'm the co-owner.
Oh, I thought you said I was the co-owner. I was gonna say, last I checked, I'm the owner.
Yeah,
my
Frost is the
my brain
owner.
had a brain fart.
Me, I'm the co-owner, which I don't mind. Being because again, me and him were and one other, I forgot his name again.
Ender
Ender were the original
creators
for Elemental Quest. Yeah, Ender has a lot of things going on as well. So he hasn't really been able to help as much with anything, which I understand. I completely understand that, you guys. Now, if you guys would like to be part of the recording team and would like to have a POV in, say, future series that me and him do, like Crafting Dead, if we can actually get it to work,
Yeah.
then please let us know in the comment section or comments. That would help us out greatly because we're not a very big recording team. We're trying to get there so we have more people to help us with everything. Now, we don't. I would say we don't necessarily have an age requirement.
You gotta at least be mature and sound mature. Like, I ain't trying to have no squeakers up in my recording team. I'm sorry, but I ain't dealing with that. I already have sensitive enough hearing as is. I don't need tinnitus on top of it. And for those who don't know, tinnitus is basically ringing of the ears, which I already have somewhat of a case of, but I don't need it becoming worse. So, like, obviously, like, you gotta at least be past, like, you gotta be past at least 13 at most. Like, I don't know, you gotta be like 14, 15, maybe 16. And obviously, we're also trying to make sure we have uh, more mature people helping us with this, because it's like, we don't need, like, full-on little kids going, oh, you're adults interacting with kids, because it's like, bro, we're just trying to do YouTube. If you're a kid, I mean, cool, but, like, if you're gonna make a big deal about it, don't even bother applying to be on the recording team.
Which we actually need to figure out how the best way to do that is.
Uh,
Uh,
the best way I would say is, for the kids, they'll have to have their parents come onto their Discord server so we can explain what we're doing. And essentially, if they are under the age of 18, they must have a parent essentially digitally sign that we have their consent, that their child, like their kid or teenager, whatever age they are, uh, can help us record.
yeah. I was talking about more or less on the lines of figuring out how to actually do an application. Uh,
Oh, I can take care of that. Don't worry. I've done them in the past a couple of times. Not that I ever had anyone actually sign up.
so, you guys, we do apologize for this video. We're not trying to cause anybody to hate our YouTube channel or anything. We're
We're
just.
not. We're not. Okay, so to simply put, this video is because a fan has suggested it. They asked what happened, and I told them I would make a video on it. So I am fulfilling my promise to them. So and I'm gonna do like a real quick long story short of the V situation. To make it long story short, basically, um, I back when I was first, like, I don't even think I had 100 subs back then. But at that time, I was fairly new to everything. It was my first time putting together a full scaled series like I've been doing lately, and I asked V for help. He contacted me through, I think it was either Ender or somebody else. Like, uh I had him contact me and we got to talking. He told me he would help me put together the series and everything seemed fine. But then when uh Stardust slash Flame here was when we were going through some stuff and couldn't make it to recordings when V wanted him to. And at that time, I'm pretty sure we were pretty chill on, like, people being available. Like, we were relatively chill and they didn't force anyone to be like, oh yeah, no, you have to be at recording. So, like, V's like, I don't know, the way he acted just was extremely childish at the time, and I mean, considering some of the clips that I've heard of his voice, I should have known better. Considering I think I was what, freshly 19 at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was freshly 19. And I ended up trusting someone that I didn't even know the age of, and that was, yes, that was my mistake. But at the end of the day, the way V handled everything was not okay. He dragged two other relatively big creators into it. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna put their name up there because not my place. And they technically did no wrong. They were going based off what they heard from V, and V is pretty much a liar. So, I mean, 9 times out of 10, they were just, like I said, they were just acting based off what they knew. So, at like like I said, to make it like really long story short, I had him come in, help out. He helped me put everything together, and he betrayed my trust by trying to replace Stardust slash Flame here. And when I butted heads with him, essentially showing that I wasn't just gonna let him do as he damn well pleased and replace people just because he thought that they weren't fit for the role, because he wasn't even co-owner at the time. He was just simply an admin slash story writer, and he took so much control from me at the time because, like I said, I was newly 19. I was still figuring things out for myself, and he pretty much, and I will admit there are a few times where I started the issue. I shouldn't have, but and I have apologized to those I needed to. But for V, I will never apologize until I get an apology from him. Same with Flame. I'm sure he will never apologize to V until he apologizes for the way he acted towards us.
Yeah, for real.
Um, but to those who we did potentially upset, or I don't know, I guess mentally hurt. I don't know how to explain, but we do apologize for some of our misbehaviors. But at the end of the day, like, we have essentially done the crime and done the time for it, and now we're putting this out as V must answer for his crimes as well. Because he took over a server that me, Flame slash Stardust, and Ender had asked him to help us build from the ground up, and he completely demolished it over us not replacing someone who at the time I was in a relationship with.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff that was going on, and that's why we're making this video. We're not going to go into either any more further detail with it, but however, you guys, I do want to apologize as well for those who watch this video and go like, oh, that's not what happened, or oh, this is upsetting me.
Let
It's
me put it this way: if it upsets you, you can leave. We'll put a disclaimer at the beginning saying, like, I'm planning to edit this, so don't worry. Like, obviously, I'm gonna leave this part in where I'm explaining that, like, there's gonna be a disclaimer at the beginning that our channels are not becoming drama channels. We're not trying to start stuff with people. We're putting our side of the story out. As we know, there have been no other stories about it because everyone's just been trying to avoid it. And someone asked me to make a video on it, and I'm fulfilling my duty as a YouTuber to honor a fan's request, as I have been requested more than once for this already.
and each time Frost has came to me asking me to be in it with him because it wasn't just something that happened to him, it's something that happened to me, and it can't go unnoticed anymore, you guys. Uh, this is the only video that we will make.
Unless we absolutely have to make another. Like something like a Beware video or something.
Like, yeah, if we have to make a Beware video, we will on certain people. Like, if we have a member, and this is, we're not necessarily, let me see, we're not necessarily going to be doing
Drama content.
drama content, We're not doing background checks when people want to apply to record with us.
No. But if you are underage, we are gonna ask to talk to your parents because we are not trying to have some legal stuff come up because of stupid stuff. Like I'm not trying to get sued out here, man. I'm just a small content creator. Same with Stardust here. We're just small. We just trying to get help with what we're doing, and that's pretty much it.
And as you guys are probably wondering, why is he calling me Stardust? I think I explained it in my update video, to be honest. I changed my name to Stardust. Uh, it's Stardust Crafter now, but you guys can just call me Stardust. But for the rest of EQC, it's going to remain Flame, which I'm pretty sure Frost is happy about because it will be too weird to change my name in the series. Uh, but you guys, without being said, we, from the bottom of our heart, we do apologize if this upsets anybody. It's not meant to. Uh,
We were requested to do this, and we're just simply honoring a fan's request.
yeah. We were just simply honoring a fan's request because they keep asking. I'm pretty sure it's the same person who kept asking all those other times.
No, that person asked I think twice, and then there was another person who asked a couple of times over Discord, and I haven't heard from them in forever.
Now, I know a lot of you guys probably watch RS4, It's Ender Games, and a few others, and just QG. Definitely check them out. I will also put their description, their channel description in the bottom, so y'all can check them out as well. Along with one of my favorite YouTubers, I will put his link there as well, so you guys can check him out. Give him more support, even though he has enough support as is. Um,
Is that who I think it is? The one who
Favor
already.
my Saber.
Ah, yeah, but he's our favorite, so why not?
He's our favorite YouTuber, you guys, and I recommend y'all checking him out. He makes really good content, along with his good buddy, Tootie or Tubi or whatever.
Uh, I think it's Tubi. I might be wrong.
Well, Tubi, not Tootie because that sounds weird. But I will also be putting Tubi's link down below. I don't really watch his content much, but I do watch it when it involves Saber because again, Saber is one of my favorite YouTubers, and that's never gonna change. So so I want you guys to check out him and everybody else that we have I have mentioned, and also I know I haven't done this before, besides one time, and I'm gonna have to start doing it, especially when me and Mr. The Frost Lupus, wherever he is, um,
I don't know where you went, so.
when me and him separate our recordings, as we have been thinking about doing for the Empire's SMP, just so it don't echo as much, and not to mention it gives y'all a different point of view, not just, oh, we do this together, and then it's just like, why is there a point in watching, say, me or him, when it's all gonna be the same, practically the same video? Uh, Besides the different effects that go on in the videos, because he does his own little effects and I do my own little effects. Well, he does mine as well, but you get what I mean. Now, you guys, I'm gonna end it off here. Please be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, comment. I noticed that a lot of you are not subscribed yet. I do appreciate everything that my subscribers have done for me, for
2012.
the support.
Hey, I'm sorry to say this, but 2012 sound and YouTube outro.
Okay. Um,
Okay, it's funny, okay? It sounds like something from 2012 YouTube.
But anyways, you guys, thanks again for watching us, and
Peace.
we will be doing a video for the Empire's SMP probably within the next day or so. But
Probably.
or maybe tonight, I don't know yet. But anyways, you
Mm.
guys, well, me, anyways.
Well, if we go to the ancient city, I'm probably gonna record that, but you know.
Yeah. But anyways, you guys, thanks again so much. This is Stardust, aka Flame, out.
And Frost.
And
L.
Frost.
I'm not editing these right now.